Hello everyone and welcome, it's Alexandra. I have started to work on my winter, New Year and Christmas themed projects already, and I have 3 new kits in my Etsy. I have assembled the projects that can be made with those kits, and I wanted to share some really fun items with you today. I will start with the kit, which is called Easy to Fold Slides. I have made one before. It was in the nature theme, and this time the kit has really fun images that can spice up your winter themed projects. So let me show you 2 of the envelopes that the kit includes. This is how they look like. This is the back. You will have some of the fun little pieces to fussy cut from the pages of the kit, and then you can use them for embellishing your envelopes further. You can add some labels to stamp something on them and decide how you want them to look like so that they are only yours, so to say, and do not look like anyone else's. So these are just some fun little things that you will also have in the kit, and you can use those tiny labels and pieces either for embellishing the envelopes, as I have mentioned before, or you can use them on your other winter themed makes as well. So you will have really quite a lot of various elements to work with. You will have some really fun trucks, some birds, and some snowmen, and cute Santas, and many of the poinsettia flowers and leaves. Then I have another little envelope here. The next set of things includes various labels. There are 2 of the large labels, and these large labels can be used for embellishing your envelopes further. You can, of course, use the smaller labels as well. Then we have some empty labels that you can use for stamping or writing on. Then we have a few of those oval black labels. I really like the black labels because they add contrast and accent to your project. Then you have some labels here with the images on them, the images of cute Santas and elves, and of course some labels with the words too. You will be able to look through all of the labels in the Etsy listing. Let me put those away. Also, there are the tiny envelopes for you to create these charms with, and the envelopes will be double-sided. As you can see, I have added an eyelet in the corner of each one of those cute tiny envelopes, and they can either be mounted in the corners of your slides with the help of the bulb pin, or maybe a piece of twine or thread, however you want to use them. I think they're really pretty. I like this one, the green with the red bow. So the slides, there are 2, 4, 6, 8 slides of the larger size, and they all have acetate windows, and they are double-sided, and you just fold them. I will include the link to that tutorial where I show how to fold them, and you will be able to just follow along. Let me for now show you what kind of slides you will get. There's this one with the Santa. They're all double-sided. I like this one. And I really like this Santa. He looks really kind. Another one. And a slide with the Christmas tree. And this fun looking group of snowmen. That's the back. There are also 16 slides of the smaller size. So let me just show you again the slides and the images in this kit. And they kind of come in pairs in terms of colors and how they look like. That's the back. And we have this pair with the Santas and birds. And there are 2 green ones. This is the back. 2 more with the winter houses. That's the back. And I really like these ones. I really like the Santa here because it looks like a little boy put on a costume of Santa. And this is a cute little elf bringing the gifts. And there are 2 of these ones. So these are the slides, and of course, if you want to use them on the pages of your albums, you will also have in the same kit a few envelopes. There are the envelopes that look like this, and there are plenty of them. There are 2 pages of envelopes. And then you can use some of the labels from the kit for embellishing your pockets further. And this is how it will look like. The second kit that I wanted to give you a heads up about includes the winter-themed paperclip slips. And you will have 30 paper clips ready once you assemble everything. I have assembled mine. It took some time, but it was super fun. And let me show these to you real quick. They're, of course, double-sided. And you just mount them onto the pages of your journals, or you can use it as bookmarks, I guess. I have added an eyelet to each one of the paper clips, and there are also a little black oval labels for you to make charms with. They will be double-sided, and for the ease of cutting those out, there are guide boxes. That's how I decided to call them, around the oval labels, so that you cut around the guide box, and then you just fold your paper piece in half and cut the oval label around its edges. And then I have just poked a hole and attached those little charms to the paper clip slips. This is how they look, and these are the rest of them. So you will have some that will be right hand sided and left hand sided, and 6 more of the ones that you will be able to mount on top of the page. So I guess they're kind of directional. I think it's nice to have paper clips that suit either side of the page in your journal. So that's how these little guys look like. Let's look through them once again on the reverse side. And we will move to the third project that I wanted to share with you today, and it's my absolute favorite from today, at least. It's another book. This book was inspired by my previous natural history mini book, and if you saw that and if you have followed the series of my tutorials that I have created for assembling that project, you will right away notice that this album is a winter themed copy of its previous older brother. So I will flip through the pages of this book, and I will mention that there are very, very detailed tutorials on how to assemble all of the elements of the kit. The elements in this book are absolutely the same, at least the ones that you will see on the pages as in the previous natural history one. Without further ado, let's just flip through what we have here. So yeah, let's get back to the cover first, I suppose. I have added some glitter here on the front cover to make it look more festive, but I really like the colors of this kit. I have already had a chance to use some of the new stamps from Tim Holtz and Stampers Anonymous here on the spine. And that's how the back looks like. I really like the combination of green and red. And then I have also created this cute embellishment for the spine of the book. I have added quite heavy gold bead here at the end of the thread, so that it keeps the embellishment in place with its weight. Now, the inside of the front cover looks like this. We have a pocket with some see-through windows, and there are images on this matting piece of paper, and then there are other images on the tag, so that when you slide the tag into the pocket, the images just interchange. Then I also have a few fun elements that you can clip to your pocket on the inside of this cover. There is a strip of paper that I was left with, so I decided to store it here. And there are also 5 tags, which are actually the smaller copies of the tags which are inside each one of the larger 5 pages of the journal, and we'll go through those in a second as well. So here are the tags, and as I mentioned, there are 5 of them. You can either use them as I did here. I made them double-sided, and then I just placed all 5 of them behind the tuck spot on the inside of my front cover. Or you can alternatively just make them single-sided and use them not only in this book but also in your other makes. If you are making tags for December dailies, or you just want some additional elements in your winter themed and Christmas themed journals, you can use them easily for those purposes as well. So we get to the first page, and I will try to hold it like that so that you have less of the glare from the acetate. We have 2 pockets on the first page, and each one of the pockets holds a tag, and also when you take the tag out of the pocket, you reveal a nice picture with a Santa face right there. They're both very, very nice. And these are the tags. You can use the reverse side for journaling, and there are groups of really nice lanterns and pine branches and pine cones with some gifts on the front of the tags. Then this is how the reverse side of our first page looks like. We have a vertical belly band, and there are again some nice images of snowmen hiding behind the windows. Hiding because when you add your additional cards behind the belly band, you cannot see the snowmen. So here we have a faux film slide with this beautiful image, a journaling card with the cute birds, and they're one-sided this time. And then we have this card, which is double-sided, and it just has a few winter scenes of the houses in the mountains. Then you can clip everything back together and tuck this behind the belly band like so. Then inside the page we have a large tag in some classical red, green, and beige colors for Christmas. Now the second page is probably the bulkiest of the 5 that we have in the book. We have a little journal behind the flaps on the page, and the cover looks like this. We have this wonderful Santa in the window, and that's how the reverse side of the booklet looks like. That's the back, just plain, with a piece of craft cardstock that I used for completing the cover. And I haven't yet embellished the pages of this book, but I have a few fussy cut elements that I was left with after assembling all the pages, so I will use those pieces for embellishing the pages of a few journals that this book has. Then in the pocket on the top flap on this page, we have a few little cards with images of Santas here, and they go nicely back into where they belong. Then here I have added on top of the flap a few labels from the kit. You can unwind the flaps. Each one of the flaps, of course, is matted with beautiful papers on the inside as well. And this is how the base second page looks like. Then the reverse of the second page has this paper with the vertical pocket, and then we have this double-sided card that we can add to the pocket, as well as an envelope that looks like this. And there are various elements for you to play with and embellish the pages of your little journals or use on your other makes. I have stored all of them here in the envelope. You will be able to see what kind of the fussy cut elements the kit includes on its pages if you go to my Etsy store. This is the third page of the book. It has a larger curved pocket here and another horizontal pocket attached on top. This is how the base page looks like. And then we have a large card that looks like this. And I have attached a faux film slide to it with the help of the paper clip. So it goes behind the larger pocket there. And then we have this double-sided tag with some winter scenes that will be stored in this pocket right here. Some tickets for you to have fun with in your makes, and some fussy cut winter houses that once again you can use for some other purposes or just keep all of them in this pocket on the third page here. Then we have, oh, I didn't show you the tag that I have inside the second page. This is how it looks. And then the tag inside the third page looks like this. Okay, now let's flip the third page to its reverse side, and here we have a curved pocket, and this is how the page itself looks like. And then there is a little booklet that goes into the slot on the page. This is how the cover of that booklet looks like. I thought it could be fun to include your shopping lists here, or maybe some wish lists of the family members for New Year and Christmas gifts this year. So the booklet goes back into the slot, and then so that it holds better on the page, you can tuck it behind the curved pocket. There is also this wonderful snow globe and a label that says notes on top of the pocket. Then on the fourth page, we have a window with some acetate, and this is how the page itself looks like. And then inside that window frame, I have added a double-sided card with the wonderful images of Santa Claus, and I have punched out a tab. It's not included in the kit, but you can create any tab you like so that it's just easier to slide the card out of the pocket here. And there is this additional tag attached to the card that says bearing gifts. I also like this label that says point of departure North Pole. Okay, then the tag can just be tucked behind the label so that it holds better there. Then on the reverse side of the fourth page, we have these fun see-through shaped windows, and we have a card that looks like this in the larger pocket, and we also have a skinny tag, and I have added the figures of these wonderful baubles on it. And then on the reverse, we have an image of the Christmas tree, and I like the borders with the poinsettia flowers here. So this tag goes back into its place, and you can decide if you want to have the bubbles facing the front or the Christmas tree. I think for now I will choose the baubles. And then inside the page we have a large tag that looks like this. And it goes back into the page. We came to the fifth and the last page of our book. This is how it looks. We have another element with the see-through window and a card, the images on which match perfectly the opening of the window. I have added this double-sided tag to the card, and this is how the card looks like on both sides. Then we have another pocket on this page, and inside that pocket we have a film strip with some more images of Santa and his reindeer and the gifts that he will bring to lots and lots of children. Then there is this envelope here. I really like how the colors worked on this one. We have another snow globe with some branches of holly and poinsettias. Don't open until Christmas, and that's how the reverse side looks like. And again, here we have some more of the pieces to work with when embellishing the pages of the little journals. So that's the envelope and the film strip, and this card goes back into the pocket. And we have another journal on the reverse of the fifth page, and again, I haven't embellished it yet, but this is how the cover looks like. I have glued this image with the Christmas bell to the front cover, and then the page itself looks like this. There is another vertical pocket with a see-through window here, and we can tuck the back cover of the book behind that pocket. Then there is another double-sided large tag in the 5th page of the book. You can add more elements here. I think that maybe the paper dolls from Tim Holtz could also look good on these tags. Then on the inside of the back cover, we have a few more fun elements that I can show you. We have, first of all, 2 pockets, 2 horizontal pockets, and this is how they look like. Then on the pages with the large tags, you will also have some cards that you will fold and glue together, and this is how they will look like. So that's the first one. And you can, again, just journal something in the back. You can include your memories from Christmas of this year, your resolutions for the next year. That's another card. And the 5th card is right here, all the same in the back. So I have decided to put 2 cards in the top pocket and then 3 cards in the bottom pocket. Then I also have a single-sided card that looks like this. And we have another little journal that looks like so. I have glued down another bell. In here, there is a label with an absolutely gorgeous blueprint of a sleigh. And then on the cover of this booklet, we have a full blueprint of the sleigh patent. And I think that this image is just beautiful. So you will once again have to embellish the pages or just use them for journaling as they are. That's how the back of this booklet looks like. And you can tuck it behind some of the cards that will hold it in place like so. So that's the Believe in the Magic winter themed book that has its own kit. There are 33 pages in the kit, and there are tutorials on how to assemble the pages, how to cut out all the openings, how to fold, how to create the binding, how to create the cover. And again, the tutorials are from another kit, but the process and the measurements are absolutely the same. And I'm sure that you will have no trouble finding the correct pages from the kit to cut your elements out of based on those tutorials, even when you work with this winter themed kit. If you have any questions, always don't forget that you can ask them in the comments below. I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. And I think that that's all from me for today. I really appreciate your time and attention. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween, because this is another holiday here, which is already very close. I will not have any Halloween kits because I don't have enough time to get ready for that holiday, but maybe next year. Anyway, I hope all of you guys have a wonderful day, and I appreciate your joining me in this video, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.